I'm cooked right now. You know, there's a lot of good indie games that come out these days. But let us talk for a brief moment about EG. IJI-EG. Made by Daniel Remar. It's free. You can download it and play it on your computer. I think that EG is somewhere in my top 25 best games ever, man. You know, I hated Fallout 3, but I loved New Vegas. EG feels like a continuation of that progression concept. It's a 2D, side-scrolling, action shooter, platformer, you know. But for me, personally, there's two things that really distinctify it beyond its really cool Turok the Dinosaur style weapons with which to fight aliens. And that is the melee button. Oh, I love melee in any first-person shooter, let me tell you. Back in the day when Counter-Strike was new and no one knew anything. Whenever a match would end with no one having any ammo left, and it came down to a knife fight. Oh, I always won the knife fight. In COD, zombies, oh, you better believe I get the big Bowie knife as soon as possible. Look, I think one-shot zombies. Let me tell you, when you got to reload and there's like, hey, this thing's gonna hit me if I try to 180 and start sprinting, and you just cut that fool down and then you 180 out of there. Nah, melee always. I love zombies in COD, by the way. I actually really love that. But oh man, I'm so drunk. What was I even talking about? Man, freaking first-person shooters, guns, EG. Alright, look. EG is a 2D, stage-based, quasi-Metroidvania game. Because although it is stage-based, each stage is effing huge. And there's a lot to do in them. There's a lot of secrets to find. You know what I'm saying? And dang, it's real good. But the main thing I want to mention is the last boss fight against Tor. This is a game where you are one girl with an Omni gun that can fire all kinds of projectiles based on the programs that you hack into it at the gun terminals. Like, by the way, let's combine like the code base for this gun with the archetypical bullet proprietary nature of this gun. Oh, we made a new gun. There's like gun combinations in this game. There's skill points as you level up. And like, for real, it feels like if you were to put, like, how can I put this? Castlevania stage progression mixed with a little bit of Fallout New Vegas character skill up progression path decisions, you got EG. There's all kinds of ways to play this game. But you want to know what the best way to play this game is? By putting points into strength for your melee attack. Oh, sure. You could level up your hacking skill, which will help you unlock doors and chests. It'll give you access to more guns, and you should definitely level up your hacking skill. I'm not trying to shade it. But level up your physical strength. Because once you get to certain tiers, then it's like, oh, this security door? Well, my strength is higher than my hacking, so I'm going to kick it down. I don't need to hack this door. I don't need to play a little hacking mini game. I just kick the frickin' door down. But you want a hacking skill, because sometimes there's locked chests, and kicking those doesn't always, really work in your favor. So you probably want to hack the chests at least. But the doors, you can get a bunch of extra ammo and health and stuff if you just level up your melee skill. And then, you get to like level 5 strength, and it's like, oh, these big 9-foot tall hunter enemies clad in 300 pounds of armor on top of their 400-pound body mass. Oh, I went straight Bobby Hill, that's my purse, I don't know you. Kicked you in the nuts so hard that you launched off of my shin and flew 25 feet into the ceiling and cracked your head against the fluorescent lights overhead, sending a cascading symphony of shattered glass shards down with the rest of your bloodied body. Level up your strength. It's really good. Melee skill is really good. Sometimes you need a little crowd control. Sometimes there's a lot of enemies. And when you can just like jump straight into their hitboxes and just straight guilty gear lift them straight up into the air and be like, yo, look, I'm going to shoot these other guys for a second. I'm going to keep kicking y'all fools, but I'm going to be shooting these other guys. No, strength is probably the most important skill in that game, in my opinion, if you decide to play it. But it's pretty cool, actually. It's very original. One of the most original stories, I think. It's pretty grim, but man, that Tor fight, when a young girl filled with nothing but determination stands on the rooftops against a Gundam, against both the setting sun and the encroaching, metaphoric red sniper lasers of hundreds of thousands of ships ready to fire their Yamato cannons and glass the surface of the planet and turn it into their own new headquarters out here in the cosmos. And it's just you and a gun versus a Gundam raining nuclear apocalypse down on you. And after you shatter and defeat their general, their lord and master commander, all of the ARC ships turn off their Death Star lasers, realizing we were wrong. There is at least one on this planet who poses superior fighting abilities. With a single gun, she has destroyed our will to fight and dismantled and disseminated and shamed our greatest war leader. With all the technology that our entire force could manage to sustain, she has won. We are not fit to take this planet from these creatures. We will find some other planet to call home. That's one of the coolest games of all time. That last boss and the song that plays, bro. What an incredible game. Undertale before Undertale existed, but with guns, and it's a 2D action platformer. Your choices matter in this game. That's all I want to say about that. But EG, man, that game owns. There's so much capacity for player expression through decision making and skill shots. And not a lot of games can combine those two things. But EG definitely does. And you should play it because it's freaking free. You don't have to pay for it. Look, it's on like it's on like danielremar.net or something. EGIJI. It is free. It does not cost anything. This dude just wanted to make a cool game, so he made it himself, and now it's free. And you can play it, and you should play it. At this point in my life, Remember, I'm 40 years old. I've been playing games since I was 2. I have played over 4,000 games. And I know what makes a good game. And EG is an effing masterpiece. Thanks for listening. It's 127 million degrees out here in the tent. And I'm going to go inside and not die. So, yeah. Thanks for listening. Appreciate y'all's time. God bless. I'm out.